Hey guys, right, quick video. So, I need to get these numbers out of my head before I forget them. Ranting and raving on this one, right? I saw someone sent me a post it was a little picture, right? And one side had broccoli, 100 calories equals 11.1 grams of protein, right? Then the other side had a picture of a steak, 100 calories equals 6.5. Please let me have remembered that correctly. 6.5 grams of protein, right? Now, the argument with this is a plant-based, you can get more than enough protein from a plant-based diet. Now, I'm going to put this out there. First and foremost, this is not shots fired to anyone who's vegan, anyone who's vegetarian, pescatarian, any of that. I am not dissing a certain diet. I believe that if you are going to spread information, spread it correctly. Don't try and, fool people into thinking something, because that's what this little picture does. The whole 100 calories, 100 calories of broccoli and 100 calories of steak is very, very, very different. Just the same as a pound of fat is different from a pound of muscle. They look different and they are different. And, if you eat animal products, you would know that they taste different, right? Now, in actual fact, if we break that down into grams, 100 grams of broccoli will yield you 2.5 or 2.8. Again, these numbers are floating around in my head. But something about under 3 grams of protein per 100 grams, right? Now, 100 grams of steak gives you 25 grams of protein. Put that in perspective for you. Probably about 900 grams of broccoli is what you would have to eat in order to get 25 grams of protein, which is the equivalent of 100 grams of steak. Now, again, this is not shots fired to any kind of veganism, vegetarianism, pescatarian, whatever. This is not that kind of diet. I'm not saying meat is superior. What I'm saying is be very careful with what you see. Now, this was a simple thing that was on Instagram that someone sent over to me and was like, right? And I agreed with it because, by looking at that picture for face value, which a lot of people will do, right? By doing that, you're automatically going to say broccoli wins. But when you actually dig deeper, it's not that beneficial. Excuse me. Now, if you're taking an individual who needs to take, I don't know, let's say, argument's sake, 100 grams of protein, yeah? Are they going to be able to do that just on a sole plant-based diet? Probably not. Probably not. They will have difficulties, right? Am I saying that you can't get enough protein on a plant-based diet or you have to eat meat? No, that's not entirely true. There are other products like a vegan protein powder and all that people use to build up their protein intake. Can you have enough protein by having just raw veg? Not raw veg, but just vegetables? Probably not enough. Right? Now, even if you're saying, like an average person needs to get 50 grams, just from veg, that's not going to be that easy. It's not impossible, but it's not going to be that easy. Now, obviously, when you start putting beans, I can never say this word properly, ligaments, any kind of beans or anything like that, that changes the stuff differently. You can kind of ramp up the protein in that way. But let's not go away from the point of what this video is about. This video was about a picture that stated on one side broccoli with 100 calories yielding you I can't remember the numbers, 11.1 grams of protein, and the steak 100 calories yielding you 6.5 grams of protein. When you see things like that, just literally do a little bit more research. Don't take things for face value. And that is the issue, is a lot of people, they go on Instagram. Now, the issue here was the individual who actually shared this post was a personal trainer. Now, this personal trainer obviously had an agenda, right? I don't care about that. You know, I don't stress you need to eat meat. I don't stress you need to be vegan. I don't stress anything, right? I stress about doing what's best for you. If you make a decision to be vegan, more power to you. Now, if you come to me and say you're vegan, I will not try and say to you you're doing shit wrong. I will just say, okay, cool. This is how you meet your goals using what you're doing. So you know, meeting your goals within the realm of being a vegan, right? Same as if someone comes to me and say they're Muslim and they only eat halal products. I'm not going to say to them, well, you need pork in your life. No, it's haram. Why are you going to say that, right? So it's respect. And at the same time, this individual, I am so annoyed that it's actually a personal trainer, had an agenda, and he now had a responsibility to give people information, clean-cut information. Now, this was kind of certain information, but it's not ideal information, right? Because the whole calorie stuff, we're in a world of thinking about too much about calories. Fuck calories, yeah? Fuck calories, because the whole calorie in and calorie out thing, there's far more to it than that, okay? So the fact that they put calories, that instantly made me go, that's why I checked out the 100 grams. And by doing further research, and it's not even nothing scientific, I just literally put how much grams of protein in broccoli. And in Google, it brought up 100 grams. That's why I'm talking about 100 grams. Why? Because it's simplest thing you can do. Type exactly that in and you will see the information. Same thing I did with steak, and then I put them together and I was like, well, regarding the calorie stuff, yeah, that looked more beneficial towards a plant-based diet. However, when we look at grams, it looks more beneficial towards a carnivore, towards meat or the steak, right? I was actually annoyed. I'm actually in the middle of writing a post, and I'm posting it on Instagram as well, because it's little memes or pictures like that that annoy me, that kind of give you a bit of information to try and sway you a certain way, but the information is information, but it's misleading you towards a certain way, which annoys the fuck out of me, especially when there's a certain agenda around. You know, there's this new Netflix documentary called Game Changers. I'm not saying nothing against it. I'm actually very interested into watching it. A lot of people have said good stuff about it. I read yesterday that Kai Green is actually starting a plant-based diet based on watching that documentary. Will I watch it and will I become, you know, a vegan? Who knows? But I'm interested in watching it and learning it, right? But what I'm very wary about is there's always an agenda, right? Now, if I watch this and, you know, it moves me in a certain way, I'll do some further research. And if that's the way I think that I should go about my diet, I will do that. And that's what, you know, by giving the information correctly and not only taking stuff for face value, but doing your own research. You have to do your own research, especially when it comes to health and fitness. There we go, guys. A long ass motherfucking rant. Please like, share, subscribe, comment in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Check me out, the Jackal262. That is my Insta, if you want to check out my post. And as always, train hard, keep it alive, and get that dirty pump.